Welcome back to my new build on Path of Exile. So yes, we've literally just switched over about 30 minutes ago to using Dark Pact on a 5-link. I actually grave crafted this item. I just said, give me lots of links please on a Val Regalia, and otherwise do what you like. And it actually gave me a base with life and resist, so I mean that's something. Our gear is absolute shit. We've just spent our very limited cash reserves. I discovered I owned a Frostblink of Wintry Blast, which was worth 110 chaos, so that helped fund this slightly. Yeah, I've just bought a Divinarius and a Rathpith Globe, which just gives us crit in exchange for sacrificing our life, which we're doing anyway. And spell damage based on life, so that's nice. I've taken off most of my regen that I had from Righteous Fire, just to see what would happen, and it turns out didn't really need it that much. I added Iron Will so that strengths normally attack damage bonus applies to spell damage. I added Eternal Youth so that now I've got rid of most of my regen, I get Energy Shield recharge instead. Yeah, Dark Pact is backed with even more health sacrifice. Soul Rend? Soul Rend? Yes. Yes, so small error. Intended to put sacrifice support in there. Let's just do that. Yes, that should improve our damage slightly. Yes, so Dark Pact is backed by sacrifice support, apparently, suddenly. Control destruction and intensify. Sacrifice might be a bit much, actually, because I was testing it without that. So I've actually been testing a 4-link, so that's good to know. Yeah, we're still running. I can actually get rid of this Vitality Arrogance because it's not actually on at all. And shield charge. I was using a Blasphemy, I'm not anymore. I've just stuck it on this Mark of Submission, which is a schoolboy move, but whatever. Gives us Curse on hit, because I want to try not actually having my Blasphemy aura. Yeah, Stone Golem, which we're not using. So pretty much not using anything other than Shield Charge and Flame Dash and what was a 4-link. But it's now a 5-link. Yeah. Cool. So, yeah, so Dark Pact. This is Dark Pact. It sacrifices our life to do damage. Oh, I threw on Time Clasp as well, just to give me some better cast speed, which is actually really nice. And a bit of recoup, which I kind of wanted, given I've lost some of my regen. Spell Echo is making that cast multiple times, so if I take it out, it only casts once. Yeah. And I've also I grabbed a Chaos Cluster out of my stash of just random cluster jewels, which I've picked up while doing low-level Delirium, and I just Alk and Scour spammed, and the Holy Grace Unwavering Evil large cluster, so we got some added chaos damage. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I bought cast speed and extra intensity for intensify support. If we're casting multiple times, the damage goes up and the AoE goes down. What else have we done? Haven't respec'd this spell damage yet. Probably ought to do that, really. Yeah, so we're not really using our mana now. I mean, there's a small mana cost, but we're not really using it. So actually, I'm just going to now take Blood Magic. You notice that we've got nothing reserved on life, so our life is quite high. I haven't actually increased our life particularly since last time. I'm going to allocate Blood Magic and get rid of my mana. Yeah, which gives us 7k. Sweet. And let's run something nice and easy. Have we got a cemetery? We got a cemetery. Cemetery. We just do a nice blue symmetry, nothing advanced. Maim on hit, yeah, fine. Maim if you like. Pack size, yeah, we can deal with that. Suppress. Does suppress work on chaos? I guess it does. There's extra lightning. What do you do? Ah, who cares? Who cares?
Great.
This. Okay, fine. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're also running. Where did I socket it? No, that's just a resist fix, which we do need at the moment. Oh, we have 40% lightning res. Good to know. Yeah, good to know. Probably ought to fix that in some way. Arguably. You know, maybe ought to fix that. Well, I'll fix it later. So let's hope there's no mobs doing lightning damage here. Yeah, I've just socketed Dissolution of the Flesh, which also removes our energy shield. We didn't need it because we're already applying our energy shield recharge to our life. And then if we take damage, we don't actually lose life. Instead, it's reserved as if we had an aura on. So, yeah. So it's as if we. So that's reservation, as if we had an aura on. So it kind of greys out and limits our maximum. So that's what Dissolution of the Flesh does, is our damage reserves our life. So you'll see our potential life shrink. You'll notice there's a difference graphically between reserved life, which is that silver, and no life, which is black. So what that means is that, yeah, reserving a life, will, getting attacked will do that, whereas casting will do that. Now, because the reserve limits what we can spend, right? So what we spend is underneath the reservation. That limits our spending, but it means that we can cast freely without killing ourselves. And that's sort of the idea of Dissolution of the Flesh in this case. And it gives us a nice life bonus. If we take this out, we get down to 5/5, but that gives us 27% more on this 50 Chaos Jewel. So that's 7k, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, we don't have any auras. We're not running any defenses other than resistance, except lightning res. We're not really running that. We've got 60% chaos res, which takes us to 0 because we're an occultist, so we have 60% chaos res. These don't do lightning damage. So you'll see I can actually quite happily spend lots of my life here. But it is disconcerting because it looks like, oh no, I'm making my life really low. But in fact, the lowness of the life is not a problem. It's the reservation of the life that we have to watch. Yeah, damage is better with sacrifice support. Rather than, oh, now we have a dot on us. I wonder if one of my fixes that. Yes, apparently it does. Good. Yeah, that is one slight issue, is that if we take any damage over time at all, so if we get ignited or poisoned, or we get a chaos dot on us, or similar, oh, that's lightning damage. That's bad for us, because we have 40% res. Yeah. Yeah. If we take any damage over time, our life will gradually get reserved until we just die. As 100% of our life is reserved. So, probably better not have that happen. Yeah. But I'm only doing easy maps. This is a level 71 map and I'm level 82. Because, you know, why stress things too hard? You can see my life's been preserved massively there, and then bang, it's back. That's the 2-second delay on Dissolution of the Flesh. is confusing. And I'm getting frozen a lot. Really should pick up freeze immunity at some point. That would be quite a good thing to get. But, yeah, I mean, I wanted something different, and this is certainly different. I'm using a skill that I haven't used, with no mana, and life reservation, and a high life pool, and no adequate defenses. It's actually pretty good. Yeah. Quite enjoying this. Of course, at some point we'll have to step into maps that aren't yellow tier. If this is even yellow tier, I'm not sure it is. Level 71, no, this is a white map. Yeah, but you do have to keep reassuring yourself that everything's okay when your life goes down to virtually nothing. Can we kill ourselves? No. Okay, good. Worth knowing. Extra chaos damage. Is that going to be bad? Probably. Oh, we got bleed dots. Those aren't going to be good for us. Alright, let's just get out of the way for 2 seconds. Yeah, that's really confusing. The issue I can see is if I play this build and then go and play a build that you know, doesn't have this mechanic, it's going to be real confusing. Yeah. Having no life, it's fine. Well, good. Yes, so that was it, really. I think we'll do some more leveling. And maybe get some better gear. Maybe fix our lightning rares. Maybe swap out Meganord's Girdle for something that doesn't suck. Yeah. Yeah. Until next time, farewell.